Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing well out there. So, Virgo, let's find out what your guided messages are when it comes to your current situation. And this is for Virgo and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, you are done with the situation now. Get ready to move into a different direction or put your focus on something entirely different. I feel that you have been working hard and you are coming to a place where, you've done enough, you've had enough, and now you are ready to really keep going here in a way that doesn't consume you too much, because there may have been a situation where possibly we've done too much. It says ambition is a good servant, but a bad master. Yeah, especially when it becomes so consuming. And before we know it, we're burnt out, right? Or we've made it so important that we might have burnt other things out, right? But I don't want to say that that's what you've done. But I do see that your hard work has paid off in some way, shape, or form. Now, you may need to utilize modesty, self-sufficiency, and circumvention. Something is going on here where Spirit is saying there is a way out, especially if you've been feeling, too much burdens lately. I feel there's something about looking underneath the surface of things right now, too, because there's more going on beneath the surface than you realize. Now, I sense water sign, Cancer in specific here. And also, we do have fire sign coming through. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. And also, we'll be taking a look at that card later. Okay, this one's coming out a little bit challenging. Now I can see why. We've got this whole thing about evolution, right? But we might not be feeling so delightful or light just quite yet, but you're getting there. Because this is the thing, you are finding out your life's rhythm. You go from a very heavy energy to a very light one. And when I say heavy, look at this Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card where we are, regretting or grieving. We might not be seeing the blessing in a situation because it can be a little difficult, because we do have to give time to heal. So it says, you've endured a loss here, but there are hidden solutions, better times ahead. More water sign is coming out with the Five of Cups. What else for Virgo? Oh, look, Virgo, we do have something, and someone perhaps really good if they are available for you in your life right now. And also, don't give up hope when it comes to, being comforted with someone or by someone. Be open to that as well. Now, this person may have a very strong maternal energy. But anyhow, Virgo, I love that the Empress showed up for you. This is all about abundance. This is also about creativity paying off. So I do feel that, you've given a lot here with that 10 of Wands in the past. And you do need to take a break, especially if you've been pushing yourself too hard here. All right, now, if any of you have been feeling a block when it comes to intimacy, creativity, fertility, there's a reason why. It will become unblocked or unlocked at a later time. Right now, you're focusing on taking care of yourself, right? Doing things where maybe it has been a little bit burdensome too for you, Virgo, because you might have felt like you've had to take on doing everything by yourself, right? But you're finding out how self-sufficient and self-reliant you are, and that's a very powerful thing. Now, the Empress is speaking about creating a life of abundance, of luxury, in the way you see abundance and luxury in your own life. Dreams can come true here, so, we may need to get organized. Now, notice how crabs walk sideways. That's how I see them. They kind of go sideways here. So it's kind of like skirting out of the way here if you need to. For some of you, especially, I would say this is not going to resonate for all of you, but some of you Virgos, there may be a dominant energy here, a dominant person, and you might be having a little bit of inner battle with that with your own self, because you are also a very powerful and dominant energy too. But don't back down, okay? But also be in a place of yielding, listening to another, just so that you can avoid exerting your energy in a way that's not going to produce, good results at this time. Because right now, at this time, you got to take good care of yourself. Be willing to pamper yourself. Do these things too to aliven your physical senses if you need to, especially if you've been in your emotions too much or your head too much. Do things that ground you. So Empress is speaking about giving life too, maybe to a new you, a new project, or you're tending to, or you're making, some of you guys, you may need to just keep tending to what you've worked so hard for here. All right, now I want a little bit more too about what this Empress is doing. We got Taurus and Libra coming through. Let's get a little bit more about this Empress. Okay, wow. You guys can't see that, can you? But it flipped over here. Justice. And what's behind it? Two of Wands, something brand new, and perhaps a new partnership, a new way of living, a new lifestyle. Take the new partnership if you want to, because we have Justice. Libra is coming through. We've got the scales here, balancing act, taking that first step. Truth, natural law, righted wrongs here. Something is happening where we are creating a blessing here. So get ready to expand yourself and expand your horizons. Take that first step when it comes to how can you bring more balance into your life now. Because what you do now, Virgo, as far as taking the first step, doing things to align yourself to more of your own life's rhythm, life's delights, this is going to be very impactful, because with the Justice here, this is like the mark and the new, like a marking and a new era of something that is going to be lasting and long term. So these choices matter. This, right thinking, right feeling right now, it matters. And what I mean by like right thinking and right feeling isn't to push away every single bad thought or feeling. It's just accepting it, but not allowing it to override, what you've already discovered anyways about yourself, and, these things that are coming to you that you've been working and producing within yourself through a period, and maybe even right now, of fortitude. What else? Oh. Conflict, competition, and hiding from truth. So that's really weird, because we got the Justice card that's talking about truths here. Now, the Five of Wands, there's drama here, or let's just say conflict. Now, we got to do what we got to do to avoid unnecessary conflict, but you may need to choose your battles wisely, because not every single one of you Virgos are going to have to, confront something or someone. Let's get a little bit more about the Five of Wands. We got more fire sign coming through. Let's get more with Five of Wands. Yeah, I could see there's been some fighting or some kind of something going on here. Something very displeasing. Let's just say that. Endings and beginnings. This might be something that we're fighting within ourselves. Realizing that, yes, you do have the right to end something, to release something. And I just feel, the more that you can just accept something, because sometimes when we say, well, let's release it, let's let it go, sometimes it's not that easy. But if you could just sit with it and just accept it, because when you accept it, you're not even fighting it. And slowly but surely, that subtle feeling turns into a release. The new is entering here. Five of Wands. We might be fighting for something too hard here, maybe too much. This is like a tug of war here. I want a little bit more. This is just more about, this is just more about some type of truth is going to be revealed here. You know, you're realizing too something that's going on when it comes to a tribe, a pack, a community, the people that you're surrounded by, maybe family, friends, and you know, whatever it is. But you're also realizing what is true and right for you, what you are, right? Versus what maybe another is, knowing where you begin and end and where another begin and ends, because we have this whole thing about revealing illusion, a paradox. I mean, levity here. All right, you're finding a path here. Now it's most likely you already found the path. We just don't know what to do next quite yet here. Because we have that Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, you're either here or you're coming to a place where you're at a crossroads almost, right? And that's that, the old and the new. You want to go with the new. I would if I were you. Someone's on your path as well, so don't worry about that. This is going to be important for you. Now, what you could be working with someone too right now that's going to help bring a dream and a vision alive, but a lot of you may not have that person quite yet. You're getting ready to meet, or you're getting ready to meet this next inspiration that will carry forth your dream or a goal here. What else? Here it is. Free spirit, new ideas, enthusiasm. This is the very first start. This is the first page of a new chapter of your life, of your story here. So this is a time of getting curious here. There's a time where you may want to really think about what you want to start, because with the Page of Wands, the secret to this is, you know, finishing what you start. Right, not getting overwhelmed, and that, and also because we do have that Ten of Wands, we could be a little bit more overwhelmed. But also, you know, I'm seeing this raccoon as a nocturnal spirit here too. So some of you, you might be, you know, very creative at night here. So there may be something with tuning into your own life's rhythm and tapping into those moments and those energies that you do feel alive or creative here. Now, we also have some good news with that Page of Wands. So something for you to get, you know, excited about, right? Something to look forward to here. What else? Now, there could be a dealing with a child here. That could be, not all of you have a child, but there, or maybe a young person here that is, you know, they're very, I don't even know how to say it. Wild, you know, wild but fun. You're always like having to be on your toes with that. Okay, Three of Wands. You've done something really good. So here we've got rise and shine, foresight, and slow and steady. Now, the Ten of Wands, I feel that you've learned, or you're learning your limits. You got to learn to slow it down here. But Spirit is saying you can be proud of what you've done, what you've discovered. Now, with the Three of Wands, we're going to be stretching ourselves too. We're going to be, you know, taking a dream or goals to another level because you're ready for it. And you have earned, you know, real respect here, at least in the spiritual realm, for what you've done and what you've accomplished thus far. So don't question your ability to keep going here, or to be able to sustain and maintain what you've done so far. We're definitely stretching and expanding, that's for sure. What else? More fire signs coming through too. Now we got the Six of Cups. Oh, that's weird. I almost was kind of getting something about Six of Cups when I saw the Five of Cups. Anyhow, we got reunion, reminiscing, inner child. We got to tap into that. Let's get a little bit more about the Six of Cups and what Spirit wants you to know. This is the past. This is the past here. Now we've got the devil coming through, which is associated with Capricorn. Now the devil is just, something has become too much. We could be too much in our memories or in the past here. Something's going on, right? So maybe even reminiscing about something, and at the same time, we're not allowing something new to enter here. Bondage, spiritual awakening here. Now, what I do like with the Six of Cups, though, is that there's this inner child here that knows a way out, knows freedom by tapping into your joy, your innocence. So we may need to be cautious, too, of maybe possibly someone from the past, or maybe someone that's, from childhood, or maybe you have children. I don't know. But there's something where we have had, like, we've had time to make memories with. This person could be really obsessed about you, okay? Like really obsessive. You may need to watch out. I just feel intentions could not be so good at this time because it seems to be coming from a selfish and greedy energy. All right, now, also just be careful because the devil to me is like too much, right? Obsession or something like that. So we need to back off of something here. What else? Maternal. See, there's a lot. There's something coming through about this mother energy, quantum leaps into a new direction. Okay, let's get a little bit more about kangaroo. Oh, you got quite a bit of stuff going on, don't you? You got fortunate tidings, camaraderie, crown chakra. So your spiritual, you are following something here that I know may be a little confusing because it's coming from the spiritual realm and we're trying to figure this out in the material realm at the same time here. Look at that. High Priestess and Nine of Wands. Perseverance here, resilience, bravery. You're taking a quantum leap into a direction that's going to open you up spiritually. It's going to be a fortunate tiding. We have camaraderie, solidarity here, and maybe even a telepathic or spiritual connection for those that are seeking that. But we do have something going on with your crown chakra and also tapping into secret knowledge here. The other thing that's going on too is there's just too much. There may be stuff being hidden from you too, Virgo, that, I wouldn't give it too much energy right now because you've got to be wise about that. Because then again, something is revealing itself when it comes to truth. And I feel that you're going to also see how strong and brave you truly are and how your perseverance is paying off here. Don't let something here make you lose your patience, though, okay? Because you may lose patience, but with that High Priestess, we're just waiting for a season or a cycle here to cycle out. Because you definitely are ready to cycle something out, or you already have cycled out. This is what that old is. It's almost like this old energy, that the shark, the devil energy, and the Six of Cups here. It's like being sucked into that black hole is what I see. What else? Wow, here's your new beginning. And here is your reward for hard work or sticking to what you know was right for you. Your resilience, your bravery has paid off. And we have a fortunate situation here. Prosperity. What does it say? Prosperity, divine gifts. Now, it does say lost opportunities here, which we've already discussed because you have. And now we got a new opportunity, right? When one door closes, a new one opens. Ace of Pentacles is a very good indication that you're headed towards the right direction. And something can be a wise investment here or worth purchasing, especially a major purchase. money, inheritance, investments, hard work. You should be seeing an increase in your finances, but slow and steady. Remember, slow and steady. Let things build up from this point on. Remember, you're in a new place right now. You're bringing some type of new, exciting energy, whether you realize it or not, because you are, or you will be, but you want to take it nice and slow. What else? Oh my goodness, 9 of Cups. Look at this cute puffer fish. I've never thought I would ever think a fish was cute, but this puffer fish is cute. Anyhow, wishes granted, satisfaction, pride, job well done, because you should be proud of yourself. I mean, look at how this rooster's chest is sticking out, it's like holding your head held high, knowing that you are achieving things that you can be proud of, and others are proud of you too. So put your wishes out there, because this is a wish fulfillment. What else? You've activated. Oh, what's going on? Okay, the sun coming out for you. Triumph, bliss, hard work creates good luck. The sun is shining on you. There is definitely a new life. Okay, you're being given a sense of a new life. Having the sun follow you when it comes to those things that matter, right? Your relationships, your work, your studies, maybe it's something artistic for some of you. Now, for some, it could be health and healing here. With the sun, good news. We're hitting levels of, of energy here, vitality. What else? And I think it's cute, too, that the duck is coming out of the egg. Oh, my gosh. I can't remember which other sign it was, Virgo, but they seem to have a very strong, maternal energy coming through. And that maternal energy is here to just, soothe you, allow you to feel comforted, allow you to, remain poised and graceful in a time where things have been challenging. You are receiving divine messages, and also be open to divine messages in the way that it comes to you, because we got this thing about crown chakra. We got the high priestess. Now the crown chakra resides right above your head. That is the access to the spiritual realm. So you can do things that will enhance it. The first thing is getting ourselves grounded, aligned, and balanced. Now, some of you, there could definitely be a strong sense of motherhood, or perhaps just parenthood, for anyone out there that's a father, okay? But there's something strong about you following the currents of your own life right now. I'm looking at the wings here, and you're just flying. Man, okay. Look at your own path. And now we got the 9 of Pentacles. Heaven on earth, independence, expansive thinking, having our dreams realized. I mean, really, the 9 of Pentacles, we're feeling really privileged, because you've done something here and tuned into something where you have brought down heaven on earth. And 9 of Pentacles is really a good card of fortune, of business, or your work or your investments going well, feeling independent. Now, the most important thing, though, in general, is really knowing your worth, seeing your value, seeing your worth, and others are seeing it too. What else for Virgo? Oh, that's cute. Okay. I was kind of getting this weird feeling with this dog, like it was a little bit heavy or slow, and now I can see why the snail came out. But I love it. Service, devotion, honesty, pacing, steadiness, coiled energy. Spirit is saying, you know, keep your emotions in check while you are realizing your dreams, because this is exactly what you're doing. You're realizing your dreams. Just keep your emotions in check. Keep your mind in check. Slow and steady wins the race. And pay attention to if you're feeling like you've got some coiled up energy, right? And it could just be that you need to maybe shout it out, sing it out, shake it off, go work out, dance. I mean, something here. But pay attention to that. Because there may be also something that you are possibly, you know, coiling up for yourself here until that right moment that we could just exert all that energy here. But steadiness is the key. And I do see devotion. I see honesty. I see loyalty here. Take things slow. Now, you might find yourself, I don't know if it's you or another person, either now or in the future, that may just go a little bit slower than you're possibly used to. Okay? But somehow it just works. What else? Okay, now pay attention to what could be how do I say this? Disproportionate to the situation here. Something's been weighing very heavy on you, on your mind here. Mental anguish, the shadow self, time heals. Let's get more about the Nine of Swords, because the Nine of Swords, we're having a hard time feeling peace. And look at the dove. That dove is representing peace. Now you do have the Nine of Pentacles, and we got that Nine of Swords, which is interesting because it's the total opposite. And the same thing, you know, well, not really on the Five of Wands. Five of Cups, we're really deep into some heavy emotions. Five of Wands, there could be anger and, you know, that fire up energy. Okay, but let's get something about this Nine of Swords for you. Ooh, liberation. See, there's something that Spirit is saying, break free, do what you got to do to form new ideas that give you strength. Yeah, there may be a sense of a dark night of the soul that's going on here, okay? But there has been some type of shocking change. Something broke down here, okay, and that makes sense. Why would we be feeling, you know, shaken up here a bit? But it is transformation, and it is leading you towards more freedom. Okay, something has happened, but it's leading you towards more freedom. And this is a good thing. Your spirit needs that freedom. What else? Fortitude. See, I was just talking about fortitude here, and passion, leadership. You got what it takes. Trust your instincts. Trust your own talents. And again, keep your emotions in check when it comes to achieving your dreams. You know that they're there, but don't let it override you, because you've got everything you need. There's excitement as well with this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is bringing change, causing change. I want more about the Knight of Wands. We even have adventure here. Whoa. You're also being called, Virgo. You're being called to help. Strategy, fact-finding, curiosity. That is definitely the Knight of Wands here. So find out information, which I do feel that you are going to be doing that. But there is something about doing things just a little bit different, because you're wise enough to do it and talented enough to do it. Now I see someone that could be very curious about you. So for those that are seeking maybe some type of, love situation, I can definitely see we might be getting a real good partner here, or someone that wants to be by your side. What else? Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. Practice now. Oh, this one's not even in the picture, is it? Let's move it over here. Practice now, right? I mean, it doesn't, for some of you, if you feel like doing something big, like in your mind would be big, then take it down a notch and try something a little smaller that's a little different. You know, do something just a little different here. It's all about bringing spontaneity to your life, which could just mean going to, you know, a different store, changing your routine. Now, there may be something that you've always wanted to go, or somewhere you've always wanted to go, or something you've always wanted to wear or learn. Do that. Because this is that Knight of Wands energy here. What else? Okay, we got to be careful of our thinking here too. So yeah, okay, well, let's get a little bit more. The Raven's coming out. It says darkness looms on the horizon, but I don't want you to feel challenged or triggered by this, because literally it could just be that we have to take care of our mind, right? Because your thinking could turn into self-fulfilling prophecies, but also we just got to remember that we're dealing with a lot of different energies in this world too. Okay, so spirit is looking after you. So there may be something where you need to take like a sly and subtle approach with what I'm seeing with that snake spirit here. Let's get a little bit more. What's important for Virgo to know about this darkness looms on the horizon? That could be that damn devil, right? That little trap in life. 5 of Pentacles, dark night of the soul, loneliness. Some of you guys might have dealt with a loss of a home or some type of sense of security with that tower here. Okay, so what's the advice here? It's like hanging in there. Okay, this is another thing that I'm seeing too. Yeah, be careful here. There is a lot going on, okay, beneath the surface here. Now, there may be a situation too where you may need to watch out for, you know, the saying, misery loves company. You know, people who are unable or unwilling to try and make an effort to make their lives better. And so they just keep choosing to be in a place of stagnation, of misery. And that's fine, right? Because I also feel that each soul needs their own time and their own space to, you know, do what they got to do, go through their own process. But I do feel that you need to watch out for, you know, petty situations and petty people. Okay. Now this might also be not a good time to do anything risky. Okay. The other thing I can see too is feeling completely isolated or alone where it's becoming too consuming. So you have to watch out for that, because Spirit is saying you are actualizing goals. There is an emergence here. Now there's this word stimulation here. So we may need to do something, right? To invigorate your senses on purpose, especially if you've been feeling a lack of, or feeling isolated, or feeling lonely, or feeling a struggle. Purposefully put yourself in a place where you can feel the grass or the water. You can eat something good, drink something good. Surround yourself with maybe beautiful things, flowers, crystals, you know, things that are very earthy and natural, to stimulate something going on here and to get things moving. The only thing that I see is some of you Virgos, not all of you, you don't want to hang out into this energy too long, or someone who wants to drag you into this too, that void, that dark. And remember I was saying something about the black hole. Now that's an eclipse, but I'm saying a black hole just because of it being sucked into that, right? You're actualizing goals. Okay, now the other thing I want to say too, take it if it resonates. Take it if it resonates. Be careful with spending your money, your resources. This is not a good time to borrow money unless you know you can absolutely pay it off. This is not a good time to lend out money either. What else? And if you notice, the hippo has come out of the water, right? And if you think about water being our emotions, you know, don't let your emotions get the best of you, right? And the hippo's like, okay, I've had enough. Coming up, gonna go for a walk. Gonna go do something different. Oh, jellyfish, yes. Psychic, visionary, compassion, radiance. This whole thing about emergence, a revealing. You know, you're also going to be revealing a more sensitive and softer side, a more radiant side of you, whether you're male or female. But there is something strong about, you know, harnessing your own intuition, knowing that you deserve what your heart desires and that you can make these things come true. But you do need to nurture yourself. You need to nurture your goals. You need to nurture the idea of feeling unstoppable, because you are. Now, we also have another lovely person here, by the way. Could be a feminine, someone that's very compassionate, loving, gentle. Okay, what else? Be strong. You're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. You know, this is that Nine of Pentacles. Being blessed beyond your wildest dreams because you're doing something that is taking a lot more effort than you can see physically, right? Keeping your emotions in check, keeping your mind strong, staying focused, knowing what you got to do on a daily basis while at the same time tending and taking care of your needs. What else? Oh, you got the sun twice. This is a very good omen too, because the sun card will what's the word? Trump out? I don't know. Outdo the negative ones. Your perseverance is rewarded here. Remember that whole thing about resilience? Be meticulous, be patient, because your perseverance is rewarded here. Great fortune for you. I mean, you can see it with that Ace of Pentacles here. What else? Okay, no, that is it. So this card over here, Virgo, is how Spirit is currently helping you. And look how Spirit's currently helping you with receptivity. And it's also important because you got that crown chakra here. You got the fortunate tidings. You've got your secret knowledge here. Allow yourself to receive, right? Whoops. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others because you're meant to feel abundant, be abundant. And you're also learning how to receive more because something was disproportionate. That Ten of Wands, something got out of whack here. It was out of balance, giving too much. Now we have to receive to bring things into balance here because you're honoring your intuition, you're honoring your patience, and you're honoring the unseen as well. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out what is next for you that you need to be aware of. What's next for Virgo? Now, also, Virgo, if something happens from this point on where maybe on the surface it may look a little bit, whoa, it may, you know, challenge you, but if you look at it deeper and if it does free you, take it. That's your ticket. That's what you want to run with. That's how heaven is helping you. Freedom. What you got to look forward to is blossoming. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process. Do not give up. You know, seeing something and seeing yourself coming into full glory and enjoying your blossoming stage. I mean, this is the Empress. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is that receptivity. Wow. It's like Spirit really wants you to feel spoiled here. Big time. And I hope that you allow yourself to be spoiled big time. Just don't give in to too much of worries and stress. That's going to be the challenge, okay? Fight it with all your might because you're worthy of these good things. Okay, now I hope this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.